Por cierto, he hecho otro de estos.
Yes, good, perfect.
Lo que pasa es que no lo recuerdo muy bien.
That doesn't matter. Okay, but you were going to go first.
Okay.
Are you ready? Do you feel ready? It doesn't matter if you're not ready. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. It doesn't matter how it is, but I would love you to. I would love you to. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the video from last week. Did you see the video from last week?
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Conversation.
I'm not going to repeat what I said to them, but I do want you to go to the door. Yes. I want you to take a moment and have some consciousness. I'm actually going to do this in front of the camera. You can sit down for a sec, okay? So you're standing at the door, yeah? You take a moment to have some consciousness about you. So your body, your breathing, yeah? Whenever we have nerves, and we are always going to be nervous when we're under pressure or we suddenly feel like everyone's staring at us or we are the center of attention. Unless you're like super, super egocentric, maybe you don't get nervous, I don't know. But you have to, first of all, make sure that you're breathing into your stomach. Yeah, diaphragmatic breathing. So, and even just for a millisecond, hold it there. Yeah, have the consciousness of holding that air there. Will really help with the nerves. And then you're using that air to talk. And the way you talk and the tone of your voice can and should be conscious, as well as the words that you are saying. I know that sometimes it's difficult to concentrate on everything. We're concentrating on what we want to say. We're concentrating on our body posture. We're concentrating on the tone of our voice, the volume of our voice, because volume is relevant too. If I start speaking super loudly, it's not appropriate to the space. If I start speaking super quietly, it's like, what's wrong with her? It's not appropriate to the space. So there are so many things that we do, either intentionally or unintentionally, but they all add up to the entirety of our communication and our expression. So, but for this, when you come and you're under pressure, when you are walking into an interview, when you are walking into a social event, when you are walking into any public place, I want you to take a minute to be aware of your body posture, because I know that you do this anyway. You feel self-conscious of your body. You feel self-conscious of people watching you walk. And if you're a woman, you might even worry that people are looking at your ass. It's true, sorry, but you know, how many times have I walked anywhere and it doesn't really matter what I'm wearing. I actually spent years of my life not wearing trousers because I just did not like to have my ass and my legs defined. I preferred this because it hides stuff. Yes. That is not the way. I don't recommend that. I do not recommend that. I think that's a grand shame. But I'm sharing it because I want you to, because I know what it is to have body consciousness. Yeah? Men have this too as well. You know, you just said when you came in and I put the attention on your manliness. I said, wow, you look more of a man to me every time I see you. You were like, oh, I need to cut my hair.
Sí, es que yo vengo de casa con...
So I know that you have your... I never noticed your hair. I don't give a crap about your hair. Sorry, but it's like it wouldn't have... To me, you're great. So, yeah. So your hair thing is you. Yeah? The same as if I'm thinking, oh crap, I should have washed my hair today, or whatever it is. Most of it is on us. that doesn't mean people don't notice, because people do notice and people make micro judgments, and we know they're making micro judgments, so we have that in us. And our relationship, general relationship to other people's micro judgments and other people's perceptions of us affect the way we express ourselves and affect the way we communicate. So what I'm teaching you right here is, before you come here, which is your stage, and you are on stage in life, not just if you are an actress or a singer or you stand on a physical stage. In life, there are moments where you are on stage and there are moments where you are in the public, where you are spectators. But when you come on stage, have some intentionality and consciousness about your posture, the way you have dressed yourself, the way you have presented yourself, and the way you stand, the way you walk, okay? A moment for alignment, okay? The head, when we're walking, should be in alignment. Some people overcompensate nerves by putting their head up too much. Some people give away their nerves by looking at the ground. Some people, and not in an expressive way, some people tilt their head with insecurity to one side or another. Let your starting point be neutral. The shoulders. We don't put our shoulders too far back to sometimes overcompensate lack of confidence. But this also gives away lack of confidence often in people. Okay? The walk shouldn't be rigid. Okay, if I put one foot forward, essentially there's a bend in the knee, no? When the knee bends, the hip goes out. Yeah? If I bend this knee, the hip goes out. The knees should not be locked. Obviously, you're not going to walk like this either. Okay? But there should be some relaxedness. When we walk, we can even stimulate the rhythm of walking by moving the opposing arm, because it's very unnatural to walk with the same limb. That doesn't happen. What is more natural is the opposing one. Okay? So I want you to go to the door. I want you to take a moment to align yourself, find your center of gravity, ground yourself to the floor. Take some deep breaths, walk to a space, find your space, and assume your space. Have the courage to be seen. So take a millisecond to actually just look at people and breathe. You don't have to be like throwing yourself into it, okay? You can go to the door. I'm literally just going to call my daughter back because she's on her way back from Sevilla and I just want to know what she wants. You don't have to go outside. Close the door. Hi. I'm in the middle of class, so I would love to not have to speak. Okay, so what's your estimated time of arrival?
Pues no sé, sobre las 8.
Okay, fine. All right, well then I'll speak to you later. Have a good trip. Bye. Mwah. Okay. So I'm going to sit in your place. Are you happy for me to record this one? Like, you're obviously already being recorded here, but I'm going to do a separate recording, if that's okay. Yeah? Okay. Go on then.
Well, I would say I'm the kind of person who really throw herself into sea. When something captures my interest, I don't tend to do it by health. I get involved, I keep it through.
Stop. Go back. It's fine, go back. Just go. It doesn't matter. Go back. Where was the point that you here, come. Just revise it for a second, okay? Okay. Something that's really important is you not to be on your phone.
I'm just looking for my...
Your speech, I know. And I know that you realized and you stopped being on your phone. But we need an audience or a listener or an interviewer to hold up our communication. Otherwise, it's like talking to the wall, okay? So that's really important. There is no rush for this to come through. I want to be able to see what's happening there as well.
Okay.
You're okay? There was something that you pronounced wrong. I don't tend to do it by halves.
By halves.
I don't do. Say that sentence.
I
don't
tend to do it by halves.
Halves.
Halves. I don't
Halves.
tend to do it by halves.
La L no suena.
By halves.
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 You extend the A sound. Halves.
Halves.
Can you say it?
Halves.
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 Halves. It's not an F either. It's a V, so it's softer. Halve. V. 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 Can you do the V?
Sí.
Halves. And say that slowly. I don't tend to do it by halves.
I don't tend to do it by halves.
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 Say like imagine that I'm the dentist and I want to look in your mouth and I say sing it. Sing it. Wait. No afinas. Okay, but but that's important. Listen to it. Ahí. You heard it, you saw it in your mind, you produced it. Okay? All communication is that. When a sound comes out of our mouth, we have already seen it in our mind first. Listen to it. Listen to it. No, it's the note. I was looking for the note. I wanted you to be in tune. Okay? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. But that's why you struggle with pronunciation, because your ear is not trained enough to the sounds. And so if I'm saying a sound and you can't copy it, it's because your ear is not tuned. If I ask you to repeat a note, you should be able to do it. You have the brain capacity to do it. What you haven't done is practice doing it, but it's the same mechanism.
Okay.
When I say something to someone and they cannot reproduce that particular sound, it's not because they're not capable, it's because they haven't practiced it. And the people who are practiced with that, normally it happens easier. And there are certain mechanisms that are more complicated than others, like certain phonetics. When the Spanish people said to me, R, and I couldn't do it, it was a mechanical thing, but I learned to do it. Okay? So, and I wanted you to sing it because I wanted you to relax as well, the mouth and the tone. Okay? Halves. Yeah. Okay, and the other sentence, next one.
I get involved and usually
See it through.
see it through.
Yeah, but I want to hear each word. See it through. Through.
Eso lo he practicado, ¿eh?
Through.
Through.
See it through.
See it through.
Okay. Do you remember the rest?
More or less.
Okay, go.
¿Lo puedo intentar aquí?
No.
Sí, la demasiado me
Okay.
kind of person who really throws herself into things. When something captures my interest, I don't tend to do it by heart. I get involved and usually see it through. At the same time, I'm pretty easygoing, quite talkative. I would say I bring a good level of positive energy where it is possible. Because I think, because I like people feel comfortable around me. And I think things don't be too serious all the time. I invent a lot of things. I invent a lot of things. Something of that maybe comes from my background. For example, my parents have always worked in a customer-facing roles job. I grew up seeing how important it is to connect with people and build trust. They taught me the true meaning of work. They involve they has influenced me the way I communicate and how I approach working with others. This past year was quite intense because I've been balancing a full-time job, a master's degree. I saw several additional courses, and at the same time, I started an even personalization project with my friends. I'm a little bit overachiever, but I'm working on that. This event personalization project, we starting to directly with the clients. We transformation their ideas in the realities. So it is something that is very interesting for me. Me he inventado la mitad.
Okay.
No me lo puedo creer, si es que se lo he hecho perfectamente.
Yo no me sé ninguna frase, no te preocupes.
Ay, pero es que no me lo puedo creer. Si llevo toda la... O sea, no me lo puedo creer.
Do you not have any experience with the fact that when you practice something in private and then you try to reproduce it in public,
Pero si es que no me da vergüenza.
the level always is reduced?
Pero es como que en mi mente se ha desaparecido. Y llevo toda la semana
I-
que se me repite en mi cabeza todas las frases.
I
No lo entiendo. Sé que
Okay.
hay una que es I often, porque es que le practican mucho esa pronunciación.
Okay.
No lo he hecho. Fatal, ¿eh? Yo no sé qué lo he hecho fatal.
It's not fatal. No, it's not. It wasn't fatal. It wasn't terrible. But there was a lot to work on. A lot. And you're going to see it because I'm going to send you the video and you're going to see exactly what you need to work on. The more and more you got towards the end. No. Qué vergüenza que. No. No. I'm sorry. I'm not going to allow you to say that.
No, si
because-
yo soy yo misma.
Yeah, no, but I don't care. I don't care. Right now, me, Keely, the teacher, is in conflict with two different parts of you. One part of you is Estefania, that I love and I think is amazing and super capable. And then there's another Estefania that is being mean to you, that is being horrible. There's Estefania who's talking to my Estefania that I love and saying, deberías tener vergüenza. Eso no ha sido suficiente. ¿Qué te pasa, tía? No lo entiendo. And that one, I'm sorry, I'm not going to allow her to have this space. Okay? And I want you to hear that from me. I want you to hear that someone is here defending you from yourself. Okay? That's something we have to work on ourselves. This is what communication and expression involves. It involves, because we have different voices. We have different people who come out and express. And there might be someone who was expressing in your house perfectly, according to one of the standards inside of you. And then maybe a different Estefania came out here, and you're like, you know, you're not good enough. How could you do such a terrible job? Okay? So, no, that's not the way. And by saying no, we can learn the way.
I try to be concentrated, but
I believe 100% that you tried to concentrate. I believe that you worked hard on this. I believe that you tried your best. I believe that.
okay.
And that's enough. It's a process. Okay? I noticed, for example, that the more you evolved, the more you advanced with your communication, the more you started saying, the more you were panicking. And that panic, you said, I wasn't embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe you tell yourself you're not embarrassed and you want to not be embarrassed,
Yes.
which is amazing. But I think that there is always the pressure of scrutiny when we deliver something in public. Even if it's, even sometimes with someone that we're super comfortable with, even with our partners, our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, our best friends. Sometimes, like even with them, and sometimes it's even worse with them. Sometimes it's better with a stranger. Okay, but there is this pressure to perform that doesn't necessarily exist in private.
Cortisol.
Huh?
Cortisol, el estrés.
Sometimes the pressure to perform exists even in private, when you set yourself up for that pressure because you tell yourself, oh my God, this is important and I have to get it right. And so you're already struggling in a way that if there was no pressure and it was just play, and if it was just for fun, and if it was just pretend, that pressure to perform might not exist. As soon as we add this pressure to perform, things become tricky. Sometimes it's difficult to even remember. But that's also why sometimes you have to over-prepare. You have to prepare and keep preparing and preparing and preparing. And when it's super, super perfect, you have to prepare some more. And then you have to practice doing it in public. I recommend that you record yourself. Do you ever record yourself at home?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to?
See some recordings. I would like you, when the class is finished, to send to the group your best recording. What?
Habrá 20.
I just want the best one. I just want one. Is there one that's perfect? Or what you consider to be perfect?
No.
Okay. But I want the best one, okay? Because if you can't get a perfect one, or one that is satisfactory to you in private, how are you going to get it here?
Pero es que de repente en el audio digo, que no, casi no. Y yo vuelvo a grabar otro. Y así.
Yeah. But that's normal. That's practice. Yeah? Every time you mess up, you go, okay, I'm going to start again. Good. You don't always have to start again. You can take it in sections as well. You could be like, okay, I'm going to dominate one section. And when I have one section, I'm...
Yes, I try to do that. O sea, I separate this in paragraph. And I think that I know...
I also don't mind you improvising if you can improvise adequately. The thing is, this is a second language. So you might try to say something that you know you're communicating, and because you've improvised, it's incorrect. I've given you correct structures, and sometimes if you improvise. So As a general rule, I don't want you to improvise.
¿Qué hago si se me olvida? Como ahora.
Then continue to something else. Then say something else. Say like the next sentence. You personally have material, like extra material.
Sí.
So you can say something else. And honestly, if you say something else that isn't here, again, it's like improvising. I don't necessarily recommend it because you might get it incorrect, but it's a possibility. I'm offering it as a possibility within the limitations of you should be trying to study one sentence at a time meticulously. Okay? Do you want to do yours?
Si me acuerdo, sí.
The first one. The first one.
Vale.
Okay? The first one. Can you
Entero.
sit there
Yes.
for a minute? Yes.
Pero desde Hey Man, how's it going?
Yeah.
Vale, voy a ver si me acuerdo.
1 second, okay?
Es que no me acuerdo de las últimas 4. Si quieres poner a pensar.
Do you want to quickly revise it?
Vale. Sí, eso lo conozco.
Hey man, how's it going? I will record your one for you as well, okay? I will record your scripts for you so that you can practice the pronunciation.
Okay.
The same as I did for Imma, who I don't know where she is.
I try.
Has
I
Imma
don't
said
know.
anything to you?
I don't know. She is working
Vale,
at
yo
home.
quiero saber un momento cuál es el último. Ok, algo dije, vale.
But maybe
Ya lo tengo.
she has a
Yeah, she said, I
meeting.
can't go to class this afternoon. Something unexpected has come up with my mother and I need to take care of it. Next week I'll bring the script well prepared. Okay, fine.
I sorry, I put this text in Google Translator for some of the pronunciation, but if not good.
Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, ready?
Sí.
I'm going to record you
Ya.
when you're ready.
Hey man, how's it going? Pretty well. I've seen lots of new places. Me too. I found a castle in the south. We should make it our shelter. Yes, but we should get something to eat first. And we need iron for swords and armor. We have less than 20 kilos. Yes, our teammates' army is coming too. We need to get resources as fast as we can. I got food for 3 days. I got food for 3 days. Okay, I'll explore a little bit more to get those. Great, I'll stay in the castle to make sure nobody comes. Should we go to the village first? No, there aren't any villages nearby. A monster could kill us. So I better stay here? Yeah, stay there. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Take care of our farm animals. Okay, I'll wait here. Be careful. Where I'll wait there.
I'll wait here, no?
Be careful. Lo he hecho bien. Ahora.
Voy a pararlo antes de responder. No puedes terminar así. Lo he hecho bien.
Es que no sé si me salta
Tío.
Luego.
Yo creo que lo has hecho bien, ¿ok? En plan,
Sounds good.
nivel 1 aprobado, ¿ok? Es un videojuego, hay varios niveles, ¿no? ¿Ok? Siéntate, ¿ok? La misma crítica de la semana pasada, porque la semana pasada igual, estás ahí.
Es que claro, estoy pensando.
Ok, but that's nivel 2, ¿ok? Digo, fase 1 superada porque creo que te has acordado de todo y has pronunciado todo y se entiende todo. Y ahora es la entrega. Cuando eres actor, actriz, cantante, lo mínimo es saber las líneas, saber las letras. Es lo mínimo. Pero yo no estoy aquí para enseñaros lo mínimo. Yo creo que no queréis hacer o entregar lo mínimo. ¿no? No os conozco como gente que se conforma con lo mínimo, ¿ok? Pero eso no significa que no lo hagamos en niveles, ¿ok? Como un videojuego. Nivel 1, aprobado. Y ahora entonces quiero que trabajáis, voy a mandarte la grabación. Primera crítica es, no puedes estar ahí.
Así, normal.
Tú piénsatelo, mírate. Si yo estoy aquí hablando así como buscando aprobación, lo que estoy diciendo es correcto. Estoy como buscando afirmación de vosotras, eso no os da buen rollo, ni seguridad, ni nada, ¿ok? Tú eres la persona dando. Necesitas a nosotras para recibir, para sostener, para darte nuestra atención. Pero tú también tienes que ganar esa atención. Tiene que haber algo de expresión, un poco más despacio si hace falta herramientas para pensar. Una mirada, respirar un momento, una pequeña pausa, un gesto. Algo que demuestra que estás cómodo en este espacio.
Sin pausa, ¿no? Lo digo como muy sin
Tú
pausa,
verás,
lo digo muy
claro.
así.
Tú lo has hecho así como tengo que recordarlo, tengo que tirártelo en la cara. No tiramos las palabras a la basura, al suelo. No, entregamos las palabras con energía, con poderío. Tú tienes poderío, lo he visto. Cuando estabas acercándote, me encanta la altura de este hombre. Sí, hombrecito. ¿Ya?
Hombrecito, la verdad.
Yo te conozco también en el ámbito de música.
Claro,
Tienes poderío,
también.
¿ok? Hay que sacarlo. Vosotras, ni os cuento. No me decís que no. Tenéis un montonazo de poderío, ¿ok? Yo quiero verlo. Bien asentado, bien entregado, bien demostrado, ¿ok? You.
But can I just read
Yes.
and practice the pronunciation?
No es good.
Because you don't know the lines yet, no? Okay.
Parece un juego de la silla.
Okay, so recuerda que esto es el mínimo.
Yes,
You're below the minimum.
Read and practice pronunciation, and I will try the next day
To have it memorized, yeah? Wait for me, please. Let me just check that, yeah. I just wanted to check that Bruno was recorded. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi Manoli, it's nice to see you again. How's it going? Hi Carmen, long time no see. Did you arrive yesterday? My colleague and I went to the workshop. No, I just arrived. So tell me, what are you working on at the moment? I'm working with birds. We are trying to improve their reproduction in captivity. That sounds really interesting. How did you get into that? We have an agreement relationship. No, we have
A relationship is better.
relationship with Cabarfino Park in Cantabria. You know that I work with horses and they weigh 500 kilos.
They weigh.
They weigh 500 kilos, but working with birds, that's would scare me. So what if we swap beers for beers? For beers?
Beers for bears. What if we swap beers for bears?
What if we what if we swap
Swap.
beer?
Swap.
Swap. I don't really know what is swap.
Es intercambiar.
Or I can say, what if we have some beers and keep talking about bears?
Yes.
Okay, I think I prefer this.
Okay.
What are you going to have? What are you going to have to drink? Okay. What are you going to have to drink? I don't really like beer. I prefer cider.
Beer.
Beer. No, I prefer cider. Excuse me. Could we have a half a pint of beer and a cider, please? Let's go to meet my colleagues. I think you already know Marcos. I think you have all. Okay. Hi guys. Do you remember Manoli? She works with Tony in Toledo. Of course I do. We had a great time together in Toledo last year when we went to the Young Researchers Conference. Do you remember? Yes, I do remember. I went out one night to the karaoke bar with her. It was super fun. Sorry guys, I need to go to the toilet, bathroom? I don't know.
I would say toilet.
You say toilet?
Restroom I would never use. Toilet is British, possibly. Loo is super relaxed. Yeah, I need to go to the loo. I would use loo as well. Bathroom is more formal. It's up to you. You have to choose your energy.
Restrooms is American English.
Probably. Or formal American English. But it's not a word I would use. And to be honest, with this kind of scenario, I think that the more relaxed, the better.
Okay.
So I would choose loo or toilet.
Okay. Toilet. Sorry guys, I need to go to the toilet. Okay, Manoli, don't worry. It was nice to see you. See you later.
Okay. Right. Just to be clear, you have passed level 1, you have passed level 1, and you have passed level 1.
I passed level 1.
They are different levels, okay? You have passed level 1, which is to remember your lines, okay? Everyone has different levels here. You have passed level 1, which is to stand up and read it and pronounce more or less correctly everything. We can work on a couple of words, but it's pretty good pronunciation. I'm going to do the same thing for all of you. I don't think you particularly need it, but I'll do it for you anyway. I'll do the same thing I did for Imma, for both of you, and I will read this script in a natural, relaxed, well-pronounced way. Question?
I think I'm the level 0.5.
No, you're not. I'm not engaging with this version of Estefania. Out. Out.
No.
Out. Critical, super critical Estefania is not welcome here today. Okay? You got up, you worked hard on learning it, you stood up and you had a go. That's your level 1. Okay?
How can I practice the perfect pronunciation?
First of all, by not calling it perfect. For you, it's particularly harmful to use the word perfect.
Okay.
For him, it's probably not so much, because he's a boy and he's different and he just doesn't give up in the same way. But you do. You care more than him. You care probably too much, and we need to lower that for you, okay? We need to lower the level of importance. We need to lower the level of perfection. We need to lower the level of expectation.
I would like to improve my pronunciation because I can't do my mouth with the
piano.
music.
Yeah. What you have to do is you have to practice listening. I will send you the video. You have to practice actually listening to me, because some people think they're listening and they're not listening, okay? With the last part of the class, I actually want you to go again, because I want you to do the same exercise. I'm going to sit there. You can read, but instead of reading and speaking at the same time, I want you to look at the line and then say the line to me.
Okay, great.
Yeah, there's a big difference between, hello Manoli, it's nice to see you again, how's it going? And, hi, it's nice to see you again, how's it going? It gives you a chance to remember what you've seen. It's the same as the pause between listen to the note, keep the note in your head, and bring it out. And you can do that when you're practicing at home as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the word that you struggled with, halves.
Hard.
Yes.
¿Sí me cuesta?
Yeah, and you jump to repeat it immediately. Take a second. Halves.
Hard.
Yeah, even a longer second. Listen to the word, reproduce it in your head first, and then say it. Halves.
Hard.
See how difficult it was for you not to say it immediately.
Yes.
It was difficult for you. I saw it in your whole body language, your whole energy. That is the too enthusiastic, Estefania. Over enthusiastic. I say too because it's beautiful. It's an amazing energy. That like enthusiasm is amazing. That level of I want to do my best is amazing, but it's hurting you. If it's contained, if it's conscious, if it's, I can hold my breath there for a second before I release it. And then I can think consciously about changing my tone. I spoke to these two last week, I think, about I'm working on the tone of my voice. Because when I have a lot, I'm teaching all the time. I'm always speaking to my kids. I'm always disciplining them, communicating with them. And I have a tendency to sink into this voice that is here. And so I speak like this, and and it's low, and it's aggressive almost. It's economical, it's utilitarian, it's serious. I want my voice to be here. Can you hear the difference? I want my voice to be here. It's relaxed, it's not strained here. So I have to work on it. Yeah, that sounds better to me.
But can someone just read the other part?
Yes, I can do that. I can do that.
Do
Yeah.
manually. Because it's not, for me, it's like so reactive. So regular. I don't know how to say
It feels fake.
it. Yeah.
Okay?
Hi Manoli, how is it going?
Hi, Carmen. Long time no see.
Did you arrive yesterday? My colleagues and I went to the workshops.
No, I just arrived.
So tell me, what are you working on at the moment?
I'm working with bears. We are trying to improve their reproduction in captivity.
That sounds really interesting. So, how did you get into that?
We have a relationship with Cabárceno Park in Cantabria.
You know that I work with horses and they weigh 500 kilos, but working with bears, it would scare me.
I'm used to it now. I'm used to it.
What if we have some beers and keep talking about bears?
I would love that.
What are you going to have for drink?
Well, I love bears, but I don't really like beer. I prefer cider.
Excuse me. Excuse me, the waiter. Could we have a pint of beer and a cider, please? So let's go, Manoli, and meet my college. I think you already know Marcos, when we went to the
Yeah.
science conference.
Of course I do. We had a great time at the karaoke bar last year. It was super fun.
So sorry guys, I need to go to the toilet. It was nice to see you, Manoli. We can call later. Or no, talk.
We can catch up again later.
We can catch
up.
We can catch up later. See you.
Awesome. Okay. That's better. The last one was the other line, yeah? That's fine.
Because I didn't read, so I tried to remember.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
that's
bad.
okay. That doesn't matter. Okay, so that's level 2.
Okay,
Passed. Okay?
super fun.
Colleagues.
Colleagues. Colleagues.
Colleagues.
Colleagues.
Colleagues. You said college or something like
Yeah.
that. Colleagues.
Porque pienso en colega.
Yeah, exactly. Colleagues.
Pero no es colleague.
No. Colegas de trabajo, compañeros de trabajo es colleagues.
El college es como la universidad.
La
así, ¿no?
universidad, ¿no?
Yes, but that's actually in America.
Pero ¿y colleagues? ¿Eso se dice de normal?
Sí,
Yeah,
¿no?
my work colleagues.
Pero entonces son dos palabras diferentes pero, o sea,
College,
Universidad.
yeah, in the United States. In the UK, it's university. We don't call it college. Actually, if you say college in the UK, it sounds more like un curso de FP, o lo que es el último rango de estudios, como entre 16 y 18, que haces en un centro más preparativo. Okay, college in the UK is not university.
okay.
It's university. And colleagues is the word, the appropriate word, the word that I would use. I don't have any colleagues. I work for myself. I work by myself. It's miserable. No, it's not. I love it. Okay. Do you want to go again?
Yes, bye.
Do you want to read it this time?
Yes.
Okay. So you can do her phase 1, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so can I sit there again? Yeah.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Well, I would say that I'm the kind of person who really threw herself into things. When something
Throws herself
Throw
into
herself
things.
into-
Throws con
Throws-
S.
throws
You're speaking about yourself in the third person.
throws herself into things. When
Wait. I would say that I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things. This is important. The way where you put the accent in phrasal verbs matters. The same as the accent on words. Sorry. But when I gave that example to Inma and I said, if I say, eres muy guapa, es horrible, porque es guapa, yeah? The accent in words is important, intelligent, not intelligent, And phrasal verbs is similar, yeah? I really throw myself. It's not I throw myself. No? That's also important, okay? So, I would say that I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things. That S is really important.
Okay.
In articulation training, one of the primary things to train is the ending of words. It's very common for people to not end their words correctly, even if they are not extremeñan. Just normal people, just anyone from anywhere in the world. One of the first limitations of people in their articulation is not to finish words properly. So I really need you to do that. Okay? And it's especially important in a second language because your pronunciation is always going to be slightly off. So you need to increase your chances of being understood as much as possible. You can go and start again. Pause for a second.
Well, I would say I'm the kind of person who really threw herself into this.
Go.
Pero la has hecho muy bien ahora porque te has parado.
Yeah.
Y cuando lo has dicho súper relajado.
Yeah, exactamente.
Me siento relajado por ti porque...
Solo esa pausa ha hecho toda la diferencia en tu energía.
Ay, vamos todos me organizamos una política en plan.
Okay, so
Vale,
Muy
sé que
bien.
lo he hecho más calmado, pero me he pasado con el...
Pero la has hecho súper bien. Relajado por ti.
you have to say throws because you keep saying it in the past tense.
Yes.
Yeah,
throw.
through. It's not through, it's throw.
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 Pero si lleva la S.
Yeah, okay, but I'm more concerned with the vowel right now.
Okay.
Throws.
Throw.
Te sale como U un poco.
Ya lo sé.
It's O, not U.
Oh.
O.
Oh.
O.
Throw.
Throws.
Throw.
Incluso si empiezas con una E, te ayudará, creo. Throws.
Throw.
Throws. Exagéralo con E
Throw.
primero. Throws. Imagina que hay una E antes de la O.
A ver. Throws.
No. Okay. So let me say it. You listen for a second.
Okay.
You hear it in your mind, and then you say it. Throws.
Throw. No, espérate.
Throws, ¿no?
Yeah.
Joder,
Throws.
me sale.
Es como si dieras O.
Pero si dices
Throw.
¿no?
I'm the kind of person who really throws.
Yes. You say it.
Throws herself.
I'm the kind of
In
person
those
that
things.
really throws herself.
Yeah,
Yo
it's
lo
better.
estoy diciendo igual.
No, sorry. You think you are, but you're not.
Ay, throw. No, espérate, vamos a ver.
It's because you are saying it a little bit like the word through.
Throw.
Okay? Through, which you can spell like this, or through, which is the past tense of that. But these are pronounced the same, okay?
Throw.
You know, if I say I walk through the door, it's this one. If I say I threw the ball, it's this one, but it's the same pronunciation. And yours is coming out a little bit like this. Not exactly, but through, throw. Better. That's the word one of the words you have to work on.
Joder.
Throws.
Throws.
Think of it a little bit like, okay, get your air.
Pero si yo lo estoy diciendo, en
Throw.
mi cabeza está sonando igual, ¿eh?
Yeah, yeah, sorry about that.
Ya.
That's also ear training.
Throw.
Throws. Better.
Vale, ya creo que ya lo he. Throw.
Throw. Okay, the R in English is complicated as well because it's not R, it's R.
Throw.
Enséñame los dientes como un perro.
Throw.
Throws. Yeah, exactly.
Throws.
Yeah, don't be afraid to show your teeth, open your mouth, articulate. Throws.
Ahora me voy a estar pensando solamente en la palabra.
Throws. Yo quiero un poco.
Throw.
Throws.
Throw.
Better.
Throws.
Throws.
Que me río. Entonces ya no me sale la boca.
But that's good. If you smile, if you laugh, that actually relaxes the mouth and the face, okay? Fake it. Throw.
Pero
Throws.
ya no me deja.
Throws.
Throw.
Throws. Even if you like put the note más aguda, no?
Throw.
Throws. Yeah.
Throws.
I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things.
I'm the kind of person who really throws her.
Throws.
Joder,
No,
se
but
me
that
ha
was
olvidado
good. Okay.
directamente.
No, but that was good. That was good.
Se me ha olvidado
That was better.
directamente.
Without the S, you didn't say it with the S, but you pronounced throw better.
Okay, I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things.
Throws.
Okay,
Yeah, no, only because you like contained it a little bit.
Okay, contain.
I don't, yeah, no, but in that case, I don't want you to contain it. I want you
ya
to
lo
throw
sé.
it.
I know. Well, I really, really, ni qué coño. I will say, vale. Well, I will say I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to take your time on that one word if necessary, okay?
Okay.
I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things. You are reaching for that word. That word is your destination. Yeah, the sentence is a path, and I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things because that's the most important word of the sentence. That's the part they need to understand. And, sorry, I'm like, who cares about the I would say that? Who cares about well? Who cares about I would say that? You can ahorrar eso, yeah? I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things. If you want to add I think, fine. I think I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things.
Okay.
Go on, just that one sentence.
Well, I would say I'm the kind of person who really throws herself into things.
Okay, you're missing the S, but that was better.
Joder.
Sorry, you didn't say the S.
Throws. Es que o digo la O o digo la S. Las cosas juntas no me salen. Throws.
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 Say this letter.
Oh.
O.
Oh. Que no me sale.
Yeah, but there's some throat stuff going on here.
Yo lo noto como que en vez de esforzarte, te sale una U. Tienes que hacer como throws. Como bajar el aire.
Say O.
Oh.
O.
Oh. Oh.
That's better. You also have an issue a little bit like me.
Es que
You
tengo
need
que-
to bring your
tengo que
voice.
relajarlo.
You need to bring your voice up here, not here.
Yes,
Oh.
tengo que relajarlo.
Oh, yeah. Even lighten it. Oh.
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 Oh, how lovely.
Oh.
Oh, what a cute baby. Oh my God. Say it. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but relax.
No, no estoy
Yeah.
relajada.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my God. Es que no me sale.
Oh my God. Oh.
Es que estoy tensa.
I know.
Esto
You are.
como
You
que esta
are.
parte de aquí de mi cuerpo está súper tensa.
Yeah.
Lo noto, ¿eh?
Yeah. Okay, so
Throws.
relax it as well.
Throws.
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 Yeah.
Throws herself.
Es que cuando le dices se tira más para la U.
Se pone como una reina. Throws.
Throws herself into things.
Yeah.
He dicho la S.
Yeah,
No?
that was great. It was great.
Okay. Vale.
So that's another level past. Okay. When we have issues, even if it's just one word that we pronounce badly, that's the thing we have to practice. If I'm singing a song and if I'm practicing a song, if there's this one place in the song that I'm like, oh, it's a bit uncomfortable, that's the one I have to practice 100
Pero
times.
¿cómo sé yo que lo estoy diciendo bien?
Pues
Sí.
te lo estoy diciendo.
Sí, pero me refiero yo en mi casa, yo practicando.
No hay manera.
Porque vas a tener aquí el
Yeah.
audio.
Y, yeah.
Throw.
Claro, pero eso, claro, eso es una comparación honesta, sincera, sin machacarte, de a ver si lo que estoy haciendo suena igual que ella. Pero también grábate y también mándame una grabación si quieres.
Okay.
¿Ok? En la semana. Hello, my gorgeous. Saeed, can you say, oh? Oh! Yeah, you can get the ball. Okay. Do we have time quickly for a little?
Okay.
Is the time? Ah, it's the time. Okay.
Okay.
But I will
I
send
try
you.
to do for the next week.
Yeah.
No, throw. We have to do
Throws. Yeah.
Throw.
When
Voy a
I
estar todo el rato throw.
exactly.
Throw.
Exactly.
How's it going?
Exactly. It's not strange to work on the thing that is difficult millions of times, okay?
Okay.
I worked on the R in Spanish over and over and over again.
Okay.